Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Two Boys in a Pod podcast. It's not been 8 months. You guys just slept in a time machine, and you guys had to sleep for 8 months. We didn't do nothing for 8 months. It's your internet. It's just not loading all the other podcasts, right, Jay?
You can blame Elon Musk for that.
Blame Musk.
It's all his Wi-Fi.
Starlink?
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
I
Starlink?
think it's Starlink.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. It has been 8 months, but neither of us care.
No.
At least I don't.
I don't really care as much too. I think it's just we took a nice long hiatus from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have a lot more stories to tell. A lot more to do.
Our bad. Our bad. Hi, dog.
What?
Dog, it is relaxing time. You know that, right?
It's sleepy time.
Yeah. Did you start something?
You're responsible for him now.
Yeah.
He just went in that position to He was just ready to fight me all of a sudden.
Oh yeah. He just wants to play.
He's always
He's
ready.
sniffing a questionable area there.
He's
I
al-
know. I was like, whoa.
He's always ready to box someone.
Yeah. Box the door.
Yeah. But yeah, if you can't tell already, my dog is roaming around. He's just everywhere. He's
Yeah.
hanging with us for today.
Yeah. We got the homie.
Yeah.
We got a dog. Okay. Okay, but in all seriousness, it's been 8 months. It's not gonna be another 8 months because that was ridiculous. We're gonna get back on top of it. At least I want to. Jay's gonna go on about 45,000 trips and not be in Canada for the next 8 months, but we're gonna do our best here. Okay. Deal.
I mean, that sounds like a great plan to me.
Are we gonna do more podcasts?
We'll make an effort to do more
Deal.
podcasts.
Deal. I'll take that.
Not for
I'm fine with
sure,
that.
but it'll be a tentative schedule.
I can handle that. Okay.
Sorry, also, if you see our eyes drifting off, we also have the Vegas Florida game on. It's currently game 3, so we don't know when. Sorry, game 4, and we don't know when this is gonna go up. So, like right now, it's Vegas up 1-0.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Vegas wins. We don't want Florida to win. We are not Florida fans in this house, or Boston fans. So,
Yeah.
if you're either fans, we're looking at you.
Aiden, if you're listening to this, your team sucks. Just straight up. Like I'm so serious right now. You can see my eyes, right? You can see my eyes, okay? Your team sucks. Barkov, disgusting. Everyone else, terrible. Especially Matthew Tkachuk, that little snake. Stupid little rat. Okay. I got my anger out. We're good. That's all I needed. I just need to get that little bit of anger out. But yeah, so we have the game on. First things first. First topic. We're gonna start with you, Jay. I'll let you explain first. What have you been up to in the last 8 months? What is new?
What is new? Honestly, not a whole lot. Like, nothing's really changed from like last year. Literally just chilling. Work still going.
Fair.
Hockey was a grind too. It was
Yeah.
kind of. The league I play in, it's fun. It's a student league that runs out of Oshawa. It's called Lug. It's a great league for if you're basically like any like a young age above like 18. And like this year was pretty good. Like except for one thing I really don't like about it was the ringers that people brought in, and like some teams would get guys out of nowhere that we've never seen before, and then they would just show up for games and they'd be like, oh yeah, it's my first game, like I'm brand new, I just joined the team, and then we would never see them again. So yeah, I don't know if I told you, but like one of the games, or for like one of the teams, they brought a guy that played for the university team, and he was there for the
Nice.
entire season, but when it came to the playoffs, he didn't show up. And we were just like, yeah, this guy was just fully there because someone knew him.
Yeah.
And like the guy, you could tell like the guy was gross. He was like 6'4", had all like the UOIT gear. He's walking around everybody. Like it's pretty obvious.
I have a great story like that in a few minutes. when we get back to the full hockey topic, I have a good story for you guys and you. You've heard a little bit of it, but
Which one?
you'll find out.
It'll probably cue in.
It's to do with my
Yeah.
league.
Okay. But yeah. What else? Did my yearly Arizona trip.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
I'm jealous. I'm gonna
Um,
come with you next time. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Man, if you
We're gonna
come,
have like 50,000 people, but
yeah, next year it's gonna be. If everyone who's saying they want it, they can come comes. Next year is gonna be a very interesting time, because right now, like, if you come, Adam comes, James comes. That's our golfing
so already
four. And then my other buddy Tyler and his brother and his other two friends, one of them who has come, one of them who hasn't come. If they come with us too, then that's another 4. So we're gonna have
Two full golf
2.
foursomes.
Yeah, so it's gonna be it's gonna be a pure boys weekend down in Arizona. And anybody who knows Arizona, specifically Scottsdale, it's a really fun time. I'll say that.
It's a good thing we're all over 21.
Yeah. I think that the youngest is 02. So,
Yeah, there you go. 21.
yeah. But still, yeah, dude just turned 21.
Perfect.
The
The last time I was in the States was 9 years ago. So I was 16.
Yeah.
I wasn't legal. So now that I'm legal,
Yeah. But also, like, I think if it was a group of 8, like, there's certain things that we've done in the past that we wouldn't be able to do.
yeah.
Like the renting supercars and all that. Like, that's not something we could do.
We could. A couple
We
of you guys
could.
could do it. We could like figure it out and we could switch it around and
Yeah.
stuff maybe.
We would just have to do that because it's more the fact that a bunch of us are going to be over 25, and that's
Yeah.
the huge thing with Turo especially. You have to be over 25. Otherwise, you're going to get knocked with so many annoying fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was even looking at Airbnbs too. So we got ours very last minute. So I don't know if I told you the thing. So the week before we flew out to Arizona, the people I had booked the Airbnb, and the people from the Airbnb originally told me that the place flooded and they had to cancel our stay, and we'd get all our money back, but they wouldn't like give us another place to stay. So we had to scramble last minute to find a place for 3 guys for the week, and this was a week out before we left. So I was kind of like freaking out because I got this text midway through the gym within my workout,
Yeah.
and luckily we found a place, and it was probably about like a 5-10 minute drive from Scottsdale, thankfully.
Okay.
So it all worked out, and like our house was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Had a hot tub, pool table, fireplace outside. It was probably the most ideal place we could have gotten for I think like 2,600 too, for 3 guys
for a full week?
Yeah, for 8
That's
days.
not bad
Yeah,
at all.
that's really good.
Like 2,600 each or total?
Total.
Okay, that's
So
not
like
bad
it
at
was
all.
really good.
For a full week to pay
yeah.
like
And, like,
800-ish each?
Yeah, and we each had our own bed too. So like, because I had like an king with like an ensuite. Oh,
Ooh.
let's go.
Oh,
Carlson?
Stevenson again too. Let's go, my boy.
Is that 2?
2-0 Vegas. Chandler Stevenson, my boy. I'm a Caps fan. I loved Chandler when he was on the Capitals. I was really sad when he left. Love to see him do well. I want Chandler to win another cup. That'd be 2 for him. Let's go.
That's gross.
2 goals. Let's go, baby. Sorry for a little. Oh my God, that was a nice. Oh,
He
I
tried
thought
to
that
get-
was with the goal.
He
goal
almost
came
had
from.
it there.
Mr. Stony Creek. Oh, that was
Okay,
a
it
nice
just,
shot.
It was just
Oh my
a nice
God.
easy one-timer, but he left him wide open from the point.
That was a nice snip though.
Oh yeah, whoever that high man was, they just forgot about him completely. Just let him skate by.
Well, Stevenson's deceptively fast.
Yeah.
Like he is deceptively fast. 10th of the playoffs. That's actually pretty nice. Stone's got 13 assists. Howden's got 5. Nice. Okay, that's what we like to see.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I was looking at places for next year already. Just, I get bored really easily at times.
Really?
Yeah.
Would've guessed.
If you haven't told.
Never would have guessed.
And yeah, so I found a place. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to get a place with 8 bedrooms because that would just be
I'll
stupid
sleep on the
expensive.
floor. I don't care.
With like 8 beds, we're probably gonna be looking at 6,000-7,000.
Bro, I don't even need a bed. Literally just put me on the floor.
No, but see, here's the crazy thing. our place also had a couch that was probably like. You see my couch outside, right?
Yeah.
The blue one.
Yeah.
Basically like that. They had it inside,
Oh, perfect.
and it was the most comfortable thing. Like we came back from a bar one night, and we all just like fell asleep on that couch for like a solid like 30 minutes.
Bro, just think of it this way: you get a sectional that's easily 2 people
Oh,
can
yeah.
sleep. Like, I can sleep on the floor. You get 2 people on a couch. Let's say you get 3, 4 beds.
Yeah.
You don't even need. Let's say 3 beds. Okay.
Yeah.
3 beds. And like even if you guys be comfortable bunking together, sleeping in
Yeah.
the same bed.
Like
There you go, bro. It's so cheap.
like even the bed that I was like the king bed I had.
That's a
that
king.
was
Yeah, perfect.
No, but like, it wasn't even a king bed technically. It was one of those beds I guess you can move up and down.
Okay.
With those like therapeutic mattress things.
Oh, one of those. Yeah.
And it was basically 2 twin beds that were stuck together. I think it's 2. No, 2 twins or 2 doubles
Oh, that's
stuck
perfect. There you
together. So like basically you have one. You can get 2 people on that one bed.
Perfect, yeah.
Then there's 2 other doubles the other guys had.
Yeah, perfect.
The other couch could have fit another one.
Yeah.
So like it
If
will
we had
work
8,
out
that'd
long.
be easy.
Oh yeah, you
We
just have
could
to
probably
find.
we could probably get it for that 26 to 3,000.
You just have to
3,000.
find the right house.
Yeah,
that
bro.
works.
Imagine that paying $3,000 for a full week for 8 people.
Oh yeah, dude, we could easily find it.
What's the math on that? That's like less than $400 a person.
Yeah.
For the week for stay.
Oh yeah.
And then if you get 2 cars,
So the best thing we figured was to get 2 pickup trucks.
why trucks?
Because we have
Oh, yeah,
8
'cause the
guys.
clubs.
Because the
Clubs.
clubs and a suitcase or like
Right.
bag for everyone.
Right.
Um,
Right.
Because for that, and then also the places out there like driving the desert, it's also not fun.
Actually, yeah, that's fair.
Um,
How much would a pickup truck be for a week?
you can probably get one for like 600-700.
That's it?
Yeah,
For a full week down there?
yeah.
Well, that's cheap. That's so cheap.
It's really good.
That's
and
so
then
cheap.
Because you can just we'll do ours off Turo.
True. Yeah,
Too.
That's fair.
So
I've never
that's
used
also
Turo,
fun.
but
I've used it all the time and like it's
Yeah.
great. If the people are really accommodating too, I find, especially and Turo, like service reps, they're also like it's really great. So like
True.
I don't know if I told you last year, we got things were unfortunate and the vehicle we had for our daily that got canceled last minute because some service issue. The guy had to
right.
cancel
I
it.
think you told me about that.
So we got a Volkswagen Jetta unlimited miles. That was even better. And the thing was like brand new, had like 20,000 miles on it, which is crazy.
Bro, the new Jettas are so nice.
Oh yeah.
You've seen James's.
Oh yeah. And then
I've driven James's. It's so
Oh, yeah.
nice.
he's got a manual too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the turbo is annoying. But other than that, it's really nice.
Yeah, and then with the Corvette, so we weren't even supposed to have the 2021 Corvette or 22 or whatever. The C8. We were supposed to have a C7 that basically it looked like a ZR1.
Okay.
Had a wing, it had like an Army Chicks exhaust. It was really really cool.
Okay.
But the guy said that someone had crashed or had got into
Yeah.
an accident, and he said, "Oh, we can't. If you want, I can just give you this car for the same price." So Turo, he did the whole thing, got it sorted out. Turo contacted my buddy and got a whole like taken care of, and we ended up getting that Corvette, which is
Sick.
like out of the blue. Which so things really do work out in the well, especially when you
Yeah.
have like no plan.
That's actually sick. But
Yeah.
think of it this way: like, if we can get trucks, $700 each. Let's go on the higher end of that.
Yeah,
1,400.
yeah,
Say 3,000 for the Airbnb for the week.
yeah,
$700 each for a week. 1,400, 3,000. That's 4,400
yeah.
between 8 people. That's literally less than 600 a person.
Yeah.
For a full week of stay and car
The thing, so that's not the huge thing.
flights.
Flights aren't that
Flights
bad.
and golf.
Yeah, golf. It's more so the
And
golf.
Alcohol.
Actually,
No,
so
alcohol is cheap there, but
yeah, alcohol is really cheap. And so what we did, and we were kind of stupid again. We went to Costco, and we got no, not Costco. We went to some like wine shop there.
okay.
Excuse me. Like we have LCBO here. They don't have LCBO down there. It's basically anywhere that has a license, liquor license
Yeah.
can distribute and sell it.
Targets, convenience stores,
Yeah,
gas
exactly.
stations.
So we got 3 cases of Happy Dad, and
How much is it?
it was
What,
about
like
20
30
bucks a
a case? 20.
25 or something a case. It was really cheap. But we didn't drink all of it too, and because we got the exact same thing, it was like we were just drinking ourselves that the entire week.
Fair.
Let's go, 3-0 now. Vegas
3-zip Vegas.
Vegas is gonna win this series. Aiden, you better watch out.
I already put money on Vegas to win. I put money on Vegas to win before the series even started.
What was it at? The odds?
Oh, terrible. It was like minus 130.
Oh, so
they're
like,
a decent favorite, but Florida was like plus 300.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I put money on Vegas to win, and I made a short. I don't know if I posted it. I think I posted it. Of me saying that I think that Vegas is gonna absolutely completely stomp. I don't know if I posted it.
They have.
But I said that Vegas was going to completely stomp the series. I said I don't think it's going to be a sweep, but I think Vegas is going to dominate, and I think that Vegas is just too strong of a team.
Yeah.
Overall.
They're a powerhouse team. I think this is their year for sure.
Yeah, and I said that specifically, Bobrovsky could not carry them that hard.
No.
Like he could, but it'd be very, very difficult. Like the Knights, they're not the Leafs, they're not anybody else. They play tough.
Like look at that. Like that was such an easy breakaway. It looks like the defense aren't even trying.
Yeah, and that came off of nothing. It was just such a quick transition into the play. Vegas is physical. Vegas moves the puck well. They play smart. They play good as a team. They're just a very good team.
Yeah. They are like the most idealistic team when it comes to playoff hockey.
Yeah. Okay. Now that we're on hockey, we can finish the Arizona trip, because I just realized we've literally been talking about the Arizona trip for 15 minutes.
Yeah. We could go on for about Arizona and all that for hours, but that'll be another time. We'll talk about it next year.
Yeah. So long story short, we're hoping to do an Arizona trip. Well, Jay's going to do it. I would like to join. We'll see. I might not. We're going to try to do it cheap, do it the good way. Happy Dads. Might do some Happy Dads. I could probably kill a whole case of those in a day myself, but we will see. Yeah, so on the topic of hockey, and on the topic of the Golden Knights, okay? So, I'm playing men's league this summer, okay? I'm playing beer league. And my team, we're a good team, right? I'm not going to say we suck. I'm not going to say we're superstars. We're a good team. We don't have anybody who's like an ex-pro, but we also don't have anybody who's a house league player. We're a solid team. And we got bumped up in divisions because there wasn't enough to fill the division. So we got bumped up to the second highest division, which is supposed to be like ex-pros or like ex-junior, like major junior, like QMJHL, CHL, all that stuff.
Okay. So like semi-pro, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played a team. One of the guys that was on the team was in his off season and has played 91 games in the NHL.
Who?
Jamel Smith. He's a Vegas prospect. He played for the Silver Knights. Like, that's the team that he's playing on recently.
Yeah.
Was the Silver Knights. He played a bunch of games for Vegas. He had the Vegas gloves, Vegas equipment.
Oh, shit.
Played 91 games in the NHL for Detroit and Vegas total. There was like 5 guys from the SPHL, like Southern Professional Hockey League, the Federal Hockey League, who were actually like good players. 2 guys from St. Mike's in the OJ, like Junior A. They had 2 guys from the AHL, and I think they had 1 other guy who played OHL. Like, and their goalie just finished a season of D1 in the States.
I know who this guy is.
And this is the team that my team is playing against. Like I said, we're a good team, but we're like A to AA level, okay? We're A to AA. We're playing against a guy who's in the NHL or played in the NHL. It was ridiculous, bro. Like, and like he wasn't playing 100% because he could obviously see like that his team was stomping us. So we got stomped. Don't get me wrong, but the guy who was in the NHL wasn't the standout. he was very good, like I said.
Mhm.
But like he wasn't trying to dangle us all and smoke us, right? But there's this one guy, I don't remember where he was. I think he was one of the guys that was in the SPHL, not the Fed. He's one of the guys in the SPHL, was just walking around everybody on my team. It was insane.
Was this guy tryhard?
Oh yeah, he was trying so hard, bro. He was putting so much into it. He was
trying
acting like he
he's
was
trying to get by
so-
those scouts.
Yeah, excuse me. You can ask Nikki. Like
Did
she
you
was
see
at
the
the
game?
game.
Was he actually like? Okay.
Yeah, they're like, because nobody on my team wanted to watch the body. Everybody was just stuck staring at the puck. They're like, "Oh my god, this guy's hands are gross," and they were just stuck watching. Where I'm literally just like, boys, we just need to take the body. Like, play smart. Don't chase him, and take the body. Like, don't just let him walk around. Don't stare at the puck. I don't know why that was so hard to say in English, but don't stare at the puck. Like, just focus on the body. Play it properly, and it'll be fine. And then once they started to, we were shutting him down more. He wasn't walking around us. We were starting to get plays. But, bro, why are we in the same division as a guy who had played 91 games in the show?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the stats right now. This guy played OHL, then went straight to. He got drafted by Dallas.
Yeah, like he was no superstar in the
Yeah.
NHL, don't get me wrong. But still, played 91 games in the NHL. Like,
Yeah, his
and
best
what? He's like
season,
what? 0.2 points a game? 0.3 when he played?
Um,
How many points does he have in 91 games? Like 15 to 20 or something,
hold
right?
on, let me filter.
You spelled Jamel Smith with a G, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamal Smith. Yeah, G. I realized it now. Do you know who Giovanni Smith is?
I've heard of him.
That's his brother, older brother.
Oh.
And like that
yeah.
cued in because like I know Giovanni Smith. I'm pretty sure is like our age. His
something like that.
yeah. His brother is 29. So he's a 94. I'm just looking at Giovanni.
It was the same way we used to play against Smith Pelly's brother.
I'll be honest. Like his brother was not
The
that
little
good.
Smith Pelly? No, he wasn't very good. He wasn't the worst player. Like, he could still play, but like
Yeah,
he was nowhere the caliber.
he wasn't
of
the
his
same
brother.
caliber.
Like, his
as
brother's
him.
in the NHL and he's a single A player.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, single A is still good hockey, but
Yeah.
like compared to NHL,
Yeah.
oh, Carlson just went into.
Oh
the
yeah. So
doctor.
yeah, his brother's our age. His
Okay.
February 27th is his brother's birthday.
Oh, that's not bad. That's like a month and 2 weeks after mine.
Yeah.
How many points did he have in the 91 games in the show?
I'm just trying to do that right now.
How is this taking you so goddamn long?
I was looking at his brother for.
Jesus Christ, Jay. I'm gonna do this myself. I
Sorry,
guarantee you I
just
get
give me
this
a
faster.
second. Give me a second. I
Guarantee
got
you I get this faster.
it. I got it. Oh, it doesn't. What the heck? Why is there so many ads?
Ready? Jamel Smith. Guarantee I can get it faster than you.
Game average? Oh, I can't get the game average.
25 points in 91 games.
Oh, I can't do that math that
So
quickly.
he's like 0.3 point a game, yeah. But just go to Hockey DB. It's literally right there.
Oh, I'm on Elite Prospects.
Yeah, so he just finished it with the Silver Knights. He had 16 points in 19 games for the Silver Knights and 37 and 35 for the Syracuse
Yeah.
Crunch this year. Like, he got traded.
Yeah.
So he played 54 games this year in the AHL, and he had 53 points. Like,
You know
he's a point
what?
a game in the AHL.
I think he might have won a ring by default when he was with Tampa, Bay. Yeah.
He might have.
Because what year did Tampa win the cup?
2020.
Cups.
2020 and 2021.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Interesting.
2018
So
was
this guy might have-
2018 was Capitals. 2019 was the Blues.
Interesting.
2020 and 2021 was Tampa. Last year was Colorado, and this year's Vegas.
Interesting. So he might have 2 rings then, because he played with them for 2 years. He played 3 games 1 year, and
No,
then
but they didn't win. Was he there 2019, 20?
2019, 2020, he was there.
Oh, then yeah,
And then
he would
2020
he would
and
have 2 rings
2021.
then if he had,
But he
if
only
was
played
actually
3.
playing.
He played 3 games in 2019, 2020, and then 5 games in 2020, 2021.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Would you still get a ring if you? were there?
If he was on the roster in the playoffs, he'd get a ring.
Oh, okay, I don't think he was then. I'm not.
I
too
think.
Sure.
I think that's how it works, but I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
Anyways,
But yeah, I played against that guy.
wow, see that seems just so unfair. I think
I'm be
like
honest.
they shouldn't be doing that because at what point is it not fun for you guys then?
there was a couple other teams who had guys who played for like the Brock team and like a couple like CIS or whatever it is, U Sports now.
Players, yeah.
Like a couple of guys who played there, but like this team was all pros. I was like, damn. And it's not like ex pros. They're all like they're playing low tier pro in the States and stuff.
But
Which is still pro hockey.
And they still weren't in the top tier.
No, they weren't in A. They were in B.
What was that doesn't seem right then.
A is ex NHLers.
What, did you
And
like?
AHLers.
Did you like see those guys play or?
A?
Yeah.
I've seen one game once or twice.
Are they actually like?
They take it serious though. Like they treat it like real hockey. Like,
Wow.
and I know that because my boss,
Yeah.
goalie,
Yeah.
he has played games with them in A,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, they take it legitimately serious, and it's like, and they've said to him like, you better be a good goalie and stuff like that. Like they take it legitimately serious.
Wow.
Whereas like,
They're trying.
don't get me wrong, I take it serious to an
Yeah.
extent. My team takes it serious. My team sometimes takes it a little bit more serious than I do,
Yeah.
which is fine. Like you have your own thing, and you want to win. Of course, everybody wants to win,
Yeah.
right? So, but like I also know when to just dick around and have fun.
Yeah.
Some of these guys do not, and it gets to be an issue sometimes. But it is what it is.
So I feel like how you felt during those games is how we felt this past week for volleyball.
True. I also,
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, against those guys, I thought I did pretty well. I think my biggest issue was my speed wasn't quite up to par.
Yeah. Well, because they were probably bigger guys, right?
My cardio is just really bad.
Yeah.
And I don't play anymore. I
No.
coach, but I don't play,
Yeah.
right? So
it's different because those guys
Yeah.
are on. Those guys live, breathe.
yeah, they literally just
hockey.
finished their season like 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. So like, there's no really off season for them.
Yeah.
Their off season.
This is their off season.
Yeah.
Like they're still
Oh,
playing.
that was just an unfortunate goal.
Yeah. For those who are listening to Jay, Florida just scored.
It wasn't even
Um,
like a good shot. It was a double
Oh my
deflection.
god.
Like,
you know what? I think
dude.
actually Matthew Kachuk was in the crease. Called it off. Call it off. Call it off. Ref, Matthew Kachuk was in the way. Nope. It's goal interference. Not allowed.
That's such a fluky goal.
I need a review. Call on the ice. Has been overturned. No goal. I wish. I wish.
That's just such a dude.
I'm just being sarcastic.
on tour.
That's fine. Okay. Sorry, Vegas gonna come snipe. Okay. Speaking of this, and speaking of Vegas winning the cup, how many sports betting ads have you seen this year? I've seen about 4 million.
Yeah, it's man, sports betting is getting oversaturated now. It's
Yeah.
just I don't even know if it's any fun. It's just
Don't get me wrong. I
so
understand
many
it to an
ads,
extent,
so many
but
companies, so many people are just trying to get into it that there's not really any deals anymore.
No.
Like a Bet365 used to have the promos.
Yeah.
Same thing
Like
with
there you go.
FanDuel.
Right here.
Yeah.
Bet99.net advertised on the thing. How much you want to bet? The next ad's also a sports betting ad.
1 in 5.
Bro, welcome. Bet99.net. And you got George St. Pierre. You got Gretzky.
Yeah, that guy from from Need for Speed. If you know what I'm talking about, if you ever saw that movie.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I've never seen Need for Speed.
He's in the Bet365 ads.
Yes. Oh, you got guy from Breaking Bad, Jesse.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't remember his actual name. I just know it's Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron something, I think. I could be
think- I
wrong.
think- I
I
think
could be
you're
wrong
right, yeah.
entirely.
No, right. Aaron sounds right. About right.
But yeah, so sports betting in Ontario, Canada, has taken a massive uptick this year. Once it became legalized and stuff, there's been like 55 billion apps that pop up. I don't understand. Oh, yeah, called it. Betway.
That way.
I literally said the next ad would be sports betting or something. Bet99 on the ice right now, like, it's ridiculous. So, if you guys are going to do sports betting, I mean, do your thing. Do whatever you want. But please do it responsibly. Like, it's an easy way to get in trouble, but it's also an easy way to make money if you're good at it. But at the same time, it's literally just all luck.
In other ways, don't be a degenerate when you're betting.
Yeah, don't be a
Please.
degen, bro. Like,
Otherwise, you're gonna lose a lot of money. That's not smart.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
nobody
Bet-
wants
bet-
to be a degen.
Bet responsibly.
Yeah.
Bet 25 cents.
Yeah. Like, just don't be dumb. Don't
Yeah.
be a dumbass and you're good. That's the way I look at it. So, if
Dumb,
you're getting
dumb-
sports bet, be smart. I don't really bet that much. I'll bet like a few dollars here or there, maybe, at most. But yeah. I put $50 in. I never put anything more. I never deposited another cent after that $50. And there's 2 bets that I've won that are pretty big. I won a $1 to a 90, and I won a $1 to 250 once. Yeah. So
Wait, you turned $1 into $90?
yeah, and then I turned $1 into 250.
Whoa. Was that like a fighting bet?
No one. I think they're both hockey, to be honest. I think literally both of them were just massive parlays on hockey that I just threw them on. Like, just was like, why not? Let's just do this
Yeah.
for fun. I put on like a serious bet and then was like, let's try it. And then I somehow got really lucky. So out of that, I've made like $300 on betting apps.
Wow.
But then I cashed it out, and then I lost whatever I had left. I had like 30 or 40 bucks left on the account.
Yeah.
Lost all of it. Went to zero. But then I only use FanDuel. Like, I only use one. And then they have the click and collect on Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
For $5. I'm up to $10 again.
Nice.
So yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, bet responsibly. Even I've been dumb at times, and I'd like to consider myself a smart guy. Did he get a skate in the back of the head or back in the
I
neck?
think a puck. Eichel.
Damn, just because he was feeling. But yeah, so don't use my wins as good
Oh,
indicators.
deflection. Ooh.
Oh, ow. Yeah, I took a
yeah.
puck in the back of the head. Ouch.
It's kind of, yeah, it's like the side.
That
It was Marsh
has to
though,
hurt
too.
like a bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
Just check-
I hope he's okay.
It's Eichel, too.
Yeah, I hope he's
Wow.
okay. He's a tough guy, but
He'll
yeah.
be fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Don't use my wins. Use the losses. Because those wins are like literally 1 in 1,000 at best chances. Like, at best. Okay? That's if you're obscenely lucky. Just, here's my advice. Just don't sports bet and don't gamble. Like, that's my best advice. I think they're both kind of dumb ideas. But if you get lucky, you can get lucky. But
There's never a smart time to do it. It's just, it's entertaining to do it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I just say don't do it unless you're of age and you're responsible, all that stuff. You do what you want to do, but that's my advice. You know, just don't be one of these people who bets their house. Literally.
Yep.
That's the way I look at
that
it.
sounds about right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about all I would say.
Yeah.
Talking about the last 8 months, I just remembered that I hadn't said anything about mine.
You gotta talk about yours. Yours are pretty packed.
Literally all I've done for the last 8 months is coach at school, and that's pretty much it.
Don't forget you graduated too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Big time.
So I coached 2 teams. I was on the bench for 2 teams, and then I'd do skates outside. Like, I'd coach outside, do skates, do practices, tryouts, whatever. I do a lot of stuff with that. Then I had 6 courses each semester. I had an extra course load because I messed up with how things were, and I had to fix it, and I fixed it. We got there. But I had 6 courses both semesters instead of 5. Didn't think 1 extra course would cause much of a stir. It was a much bigger pain in the ass than I expected.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
But we made it through. Calculated my average today. So my average in total across the 4 years is about a 74-ish. So I'm alright with that. It could have been better, could have been worse. 74 I'm happy with. And then, yeah, graduated. Just finished university. Graduated. Got a cool job coming up that I will share with the people in the future after everything is 100% solidified. But yeah, so I just graduated. Literally just had my graduation. What day is it today? Saturday? 4 days ago. So I'm officially graduated. I have my degree and everything. I'm part of Jay's team. I'm part of my girlfriend's team, Nikki, if she's alive. I'm part of her team in the graduation crew. And all the crew, yeah. Am I starting a job with my degree in psych? No. But I will use my degree in psych for something.
You know, there's always, I forget when I heard this. I'm pretty sure it was some teacher in high school that said there's a pretty high percentage of people that don't get a job in the field that they originally start in.
Yeah.
Like what they graduate in. So like most people who say like graduated from say something like kinesiology, they're not going to do something body related.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are like that. What was yours then?
Business communication. So
Is that your job?
not in that.
What is
terms.
business communication? I don't even know what
So
that
like
is.
that's like PR stuff, marketing, HR.
That is not your job at all,
No,
bro.
mine's more-
Not
mine's
at
more
all.
financing. And
Absolutely not.
then mine's more financing stuff,
Yeah.
math related. Which
Yeah.
I took no math course in university.
Are you good at math?
No, I'm
I
not.
was gonna say, I swear you're not good.
Never. That's why when you're older, you realize high school math and university math are pointless unless you're like doing engineering or
Bro, just use a calculator.
yeah, you don't even do mental math. Everything done now is calculators.
Yeah.
Or for me, like I use Excel,
Oh,
so
perfect. There you
I'm
go.
putting all your stuff into Excel. It's a
Yeah.
calculator.
Yeah.
So
I'm good at math. Like, I don't use a lot of stuff unless like I actually need big equations. I never need big equations. I'm not even gonna need math. Like in my job, in my full time career, I ain't gonna need math. Biggest thing I'm gonna have to know how to do in math is just count. Like,
Yeah. 1,
okay,
2.
how many?
3.
How many? 8. Perfect.
There's 8 kids in this class.
Okay, so you are not anywhere near your degree.
No,
I'm not. John isn't.
no. John is, yeah. John's not it. John wanted to do finance, but he didn't realize that till he was halfway through,
Yeah.
I think. And then he just kind of said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna stick through. It's Western Engineering. It's a great program."
Let me just put it this way: John wants the money. That's what he wants.
John
okay?
chases a bag.
Yeah, which
So.
is respectable.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the boys are. Nick is.
Nick's in his field.
Aiden is.
James is.
James, the teachers.
Teachers are teachers. They
Yeah.
are always gonna
Yeah.
stick
So
to
honestly,
that.
most of us are.
Yeah.
Nate isn't.
No.
And I think that's it. I think that's it for all of us.
Yeah.
Like I know people who graduated in like
Ooh.
economics who are working like landscaping
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah. There's a lot of people. I think I don't know what it is. There's a lot of people they'll like you said they'll take economics or they'll take a really good program, or they'll take some type of program
yeah,
that they liked at first, and then they will say screw it, I don't like this, and they'll either drop out or they'll just push through it all,
yeah,
and then once they graduate and stuff, they will move out. A lot of people will move out west and will do something out there, like live in Alberta for like some work for some like hotel or clean or do something out there,
yeah.
become like a ski instructor. I'm pretty sure you remember that one person from volleyball. I forgot who it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they went out. They did that during like the winters and the summers.
Yeah.
They were back in Toronto.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everyone, but like once again, it's like to each their own. Like everyone has different like ideas of
Mm.
what they want to do after school.
Yeah,
Like a lot of people tend to like take time to travel. So,
yeah,
and some people want to get right into school, right into work, or they want to continue with more school and do their masters or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
So everyone has different plans after the 4 years.
yeah. Everyone does their thing. I'm gonna be honest. If I had the money to travel a lot right now, I would.
Mm-hmm. That's why they always say travel when you're
But-
young. But
Yeah.
that like you were saying, you have to have the money, and especially with
Yeah.
how the markets and how life
Yeah.
is right now, it's impossible.
Like, traveling while you're young is a great thing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I would like to travel more, and traveling while you're young is a good thing, but you also can't be too stupid with it. Like,
Yeah.
to travel when you have the money to travel, but when you come back, you're gonna have to work 3 months to pay for it, or like you're gonna have to go back to living with your parents, or you're postponing moving out for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. No, that's stupid. But like if you have the money, absolutely.
Yeah.
Traveling while you're young is perfect.
See, this is just a hot take of mine. And I'd love to hear like your take on it too.
Let's hear it.
So, like we were just saying, like traveling while you're young is great. Like you have the opportunities to do it. There's so many people that our age that do it, and when you're traveling, you're obviously gonna meet people that are around our age groups.
Yeah.
But I don't get people that travel who are around our age. They live on their own. They pay rent down. They live downtown.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, how are you affording to like go on a trip to like down south? How are you affording to go to Vancouver for 2 weeks? How are you affording being able to afford to go to like Hawaii for 2 weeks, and like then you have to come back and you have to pay rent, and your rent is like what, $900? That's like $1,100-$1,200 downtown. I'm like,
Are we talking
Dude,
people who live on their own or with roommates?
roommates, but still, like it's
Yeah, roommates downtown would be probably still like nine
yeah,
eight
like
grand.
like regardless,
Easily.
like even
easily, depending on how many roommates there are.
yeah, like
Like if it's if it's 3 roommates, so 4 people living there,
yeah.
then yeah, probably $1,000 each. If it's
Yeah.
not and it's downtown, probably $1,500
Yeah,
each.
but like still, like regardless, like that's still $1,500 or
Yeah.
$1,000 that
Yeah.
you're gonna have to keep aside
Yeah.
every month.
Yeah.
And if your paychecks, if you're making barely over like 50, then
Yeah.
it's not something that's feasible. So like
Yeah.
it's, I don't get it. Like
I'll
people,
be honest, a lot of people are probably
yeah,
a little bit of parents moolah.
yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it's just that's how I am. I hate asking like my parents. I hate asking other people for money.
I refuse to ask people for money.
Yeah.
Like, I could be $10,000 in debt.
And
I'm
you'd rather
not asking people for money.
Yeah.
I am the same as you. I have to work for what I get.
exactly that. There's more satisfaction, and it's like you're able to say like, yeah, I dug myself this hole. I will build a ladder to get
Yeah.
out, right?
Exactly.
And a lot of people just want to take the easy way out. Say like, hey, mom, dad, I
Yeah.
need help. Like I'm financially in debt.
Yeah.
Can you help me help out? Like,
Yeah.
but I would never want to get to that point because when you do that, it's at that point where you're like giving up on yourself
Yeah.
and you just kind of give in, and it just kind of shows the type of person you are, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
No. Yeah. I've been working 7.5, almost 8 years.
Hmm.
We're getting there. But yeah. Speaking of work, it actually goes perfect into the next topic.
Yeah.
Work. So traveling is a great thing. Unfortunately, work exists.
Sorry, hold up.
What is this?
This is ECHL.
Oh, this is ECHL?
So you know who's actually on Florida?
Who?
Will.
What? Calverley?
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's him. 36.
Oh my god.
Dude.
He went to the ECHL?
Yeah. Because he left.
He went BCHL and then he went to
RIT.
Rochester.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, what the hell?
That's crazy. Good for him.
Wait,
That's wild.
really?
Because he went. So he did 4 years RIT,
Yeah.
and then he went to some school, some other college for a year, because of COVID eligibility, and then he got signed with an ECHL contract with Florida Everglades, whoever
Oh,
the ECHL team
shit.
is. I don't know how he is.
Okay, so he had played 4 years at Rochester, 16 points in 37 games, 23 and 32, 25 and 18, 27 and 38. And this year he played Merrimack College, 20
Oh
points.
yeah, he played Merrimack. Yeah.
20 points in 38 games, and then 6 games in ECHL, 2 points, which still isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Still playing pro, and if he
Dude,
just
and-
won
and
the
he-
league,
if he's on a team that just won they said this the Kelly Cup, like that's fucking amazing. Like good for him. Like
That's sick.
I know he's worked his ass off. He's won
Yeah.
a lot of big shit over since we were little. I remember.
yeah, he was always a very skilled
Yeah.
player too.
Like dude's hockey IQ is out of this world, and for his stature too, he gives guys who are shorter, like because I think he's like what
he's like 5'8",
5'8", 5'9",
Yeah.
but he's crazy. He's like 170, 180.
Yeah.
He's not a big dude,
No.
but he must be a physical dude. Must be a fast and
He's
just have a
very
really
strong.
good IQ.
From what I remember, he's very strong.
Yeah, and like this dude, he won. He was on the, whatever you can't call it midget anymore. So now it's called U18.
Oh yeah.
So he was on the U18 team, U18 AAA team, when they won the TELUS Cup.
Yeah.
Then after that, he ended up going to play in the BCHL, and the team he played on, I believe it was Chilliwack.
Chilliwack Chiefs. I just saw that.
Yeah,
so.
Chilliwack Chiefs.
I literally just saw it.
They didn't do well the first season, and then second season they were actually hosting the RBC Cup, which is the Junior A Championship.
Okay.
And because they were hosting it, they got automatic eligibility, and they ended up winning the cup. So they won that, that's a huge thing too.
That's sick, actually.
And then from there he went to play RIT. I guess was there for a couple while. I don't know much about it. I did see it come up on my feed every now and then. I'm pretty sure he was assistant captain. I don't know if he was ever captain of the team.
I think I saw a C for 1 year.
Maybe for 1 year. And
Wait,
then,
no, that was Rochester. Sorry, he was Rochester.
Yeah.
1 year. Or was that, sorry, that what we're
Rochester,
talking
yeah.
about, right? Yeah. So he had the C for
yeah.
1 year.
And then I don't know how he did when he was at Mermac, but
It was
Then
like
again-
he was like 0.6 points. Per
yeah,
game.
but like winning the NCAA championship, that'd be even harder than winning like the RBC Cup.
Yeah.
And then it just happened to work out well for him being on like Florida. So
Yeah, and he just won.
Yeah. like
That's wild.
that's
Oh,
huge for him.
Bedard.
Yeah, so like that's huge for him. So yeah, maybe that's the start of his career.
Yeah,
Maybe
dude.
he'll get-
Imagine seeing him in the AHL and then NHL.
He could be a good. This kid's jacked.
He's 17.
Yeah.
So right now it's a picture, a video of
Biz?
Connor Bedard.
No,
I don't know, that's
not Biz.
BXA.
Oh yeah.
Connor Bedard at the NHL draft combine, which I assume is today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid's gonna be a monster in like 5 years. Like 5 years, he'll be obviously a little bit taller.
Mm-hmm.
He'll fill out even more than he already is,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be a complete stud in the NHL, 100%.
What player would you compare him to now, or like in?
Crosby or McDavid,
Okay.
maybe Draisaitl,
I-
somewhere in there.
I was gonna say I can see Crosby, more of it.
Yeah,
Because he's got that hockey IQ, but he's
Yeah.
also he's got that shot how McDavid has.
yeah,
He's got the handles like McDavid for sure.
yeah.
Speed's great. Like he just seems like an all around built player. And the thing is too, like, do you remember him during the juniors? He was not showboaty or anything. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. He's a very humble kid.
Yeah.
But his release, I'm calling it right now. His release is going to go down as one of the best in NHL history.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Toe track release.
Buddy, his release is already. We'll get to Coach Shippy in a sec, bro. His release is already better than 90% of the NHL.
Oh, yeah.
At 17,
he
that kid is
can rip
disgusting. Toe drag release, Coach Shippy. Hey, Bedsy, we gotta get to the game. Sorry, I'm just pumping the forearms.
it.
Yeah, that kid's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. He's gonna completely walk over so many people. It's gonna be so funny.
It's gonna be, and so I was talking to my buddy about this, and we had like a little debate saying like how we think Chicago's gonna do with him on the team, and
I feel bad.
I said like, yeah, I feel bad. Like maybe Chicago is probably the worst place to be. Like they're not gonna do well. However, if you look at teams and you remember back when Taves and McCain were on the team,
Mhm.
the Blackhawks were basically built around them.
Yeah,
So
it's also just such a terrible organization now, though.
Well, yeah, ever since all that crap happened.
Yeah,
But now it's just a matter of time saying like, hey, like we're gonna build a team around this one player that can lead us back to a championship and eventually rebuild their brand.
yeah.
But it's also a matter of whether Bedard wants to stay, what he wants.
We'll see.
Usually
we'll see
players
how it
want,
goes.
But yeah,
How long do you think it is before they rename from the Blackhawks to Hawks? Because Willowdale did that.
I don't want to say anything.
Did you know that?
What?
Willowdale Blackhawks isn't Willowdale Blackhawks anymore.
What are they?
Willowdale Hawks. They just took the black out.
But Thorold is still a Thorold Blackhawks, which is a junior B team.
I'm not shocked.
But I don't even know. I know they changed their logo. I don't know. Maybe they got recognition from like a tribe down there
Maybe.
on that land.
I'm just gonna say this right now. All this stuff is so far out of my reach.
Oh yeah,
I can't say shit.
Say with me. I
can't say
don't
anything.
want to avoid that as much
Especially
as possible.
as a very average white kid, I can't say anything. I got nothing. But Chicago sucks as an organization. I can say that.
Yeah. And everyone can agree on that.
Yeah. Because it's not the name.
No.
Chicago sucks for a lot of other reasons. But
Yes, they do.
yeah, other reasons that we also can't talk about.
Yeah.
But that's fine. What we can talk about is I think Paul Maurice is extremely overrated as a coach. And I think he's very lucky to be where he is because I think it's literally just his team and his assistant coaches
Yeah.
and stuff.
Same thing with Bruce
But it is
Cassidy.
what it is. Yeah. Long story short, I don't like Paul Maurice. He's useless.
Where's he was part of? He was the coach of Boston at one point, wasn't he? Or was it
No, he was a Leafs coach at one point. He was Leafs and then Winnipeg
was? Oh no, it was Bruce Cassidy that was
Bruins.
Boston. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's the coach of Vegas now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I vaguely remember them saying, his Boston fallout wasn't really that good.
No.
And then he somehow picked up the slack and was like, yeah, like this, he was thankful to be here in this position, and
Yeah.
he had to work his tail off, and he's just thankful
Yeah.
to have like such a great group of guys
Yeah.
willing to put in the effort, and that's the huge thing. Like when you have a coach has that, that's offside.
Yeah. Vegas would be a dream to coach, honestly.
Well, yeah, you got a bunch of guys that are literally all underdogs. No, not all underdogs, but you have guys who are willing to work,
Yeah.
not take anything for granted, like
Yeah.
the Leafs.
Like, don't get me wrong. Vegas has a lot of very good players. Like, they have Mark Stone and guys like that, Eichel,
Yeah,
that are superstars. But, like, they don't have any, like, superstars.
No.
Like, they don't have a McDavid or Crosby, guys like that. So, like, when you have players like Eichel and Stone and all those guys who can make 7-8 mil, which is still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but 7 to 8 mil, even 9, maybe 10, versus 12, 13, 11 and a half for multiple players, you can build a better team around them. You can afford to have more guys who are 3
Yeah.
and 4 mil. You can afford to have more guys who are not at the floor, right?
Yeah.
So,
see, I think that's where the Leafs lack. They've
yeah.
squeezed so much
So
money
dumb.
into 4 players, their core
So
4 who
dumb.
they assume,
Yeah.
and yet it's those core 4 that are. They're not the. You can't rely on them.
They don't perform in the playoffs
No.
except for Nylander.
So, like, in what world is it worth? Because what are they valued at? 44 million total.
Yeah, Matthews is
Something like that.
11-7, Marner's like 10-9, Tavares is 11.
See, and like that's my thing. I think
and
a
then
player
Nylander's like 8.
only deserves to get being paid over 10 million if they have made a huge contribution
Yeah,
to the organization.
yeah. I love Tavares. Tavares is 8 mil. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll let you.
He's
I'll let
8
you
mil?
continue. Yeah. No, he should be.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, finish what you were saying, then I'll
Oh,
go on.
I was just gonna say that like it's. Yeah, the Leafs are just too. There are certain Leafs players who are getting paid a certain amount that shouldn't be getting paid that amount until they show themselves being worthy, and
Yeah.
that's where I think this new guy, new GM should step in and be like,
I hope so.
cutting everything, even
I
if
hope
that
so.
means like getting rid of a few players. It has to happen. That's the only way Leafs can
Yeah.
financially recover and just start fresh without just padding players' pockets who aren't going to perform.
Yeah.
Right?
Matthews, first of all, is definitely not going to stay.
No.
I highly
think
doubt
so.
that,
He should.
unless them bringing in Shane Doan was a ploy to have Matthews stay. But I don't think Matthews is going to stay. He's making 11.6. I think that's fine. 11 mil, 10 to 11 mil for him. If he can start performing in the playoffs,
Yeah.
fine. 60 goal scorer, fine. Marner, 9 mil, 10 mil maybe. Nylander is fine, 8 mil. Tavares should be 8 mil at most. Like, the reality is they're all worth a lot of money, but I think we could save 7 million on those
Yeah.
4 players easy.
Like extend the contracts, yeah, that's fine, but keep the annual salary low.
Yeah.
Extend the longevity of it.
Yeah. I've heard rumors that Matthews wants like 15 mil, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting 15 mil.
You know what?
And if somebody's going to pay Matthews 15 mil, fine, let him walk. I don't care.
You know what I just realized? And I didn't clue it in until you just said it, but since Shane Doan, he's a new part of the organization, right? His son plays for Arizona.
His son does?
Yeah.
Really?
And his son, guess who's best friends with his son?
Matthews?
Matthew Nines.
Oh, Matthew Nyes.
Because
Really?
Matthew Nines is from Arizona.
Oh, I forgot about
I'm
that.
pretty sure he's from Arizona.
I forgot
So
about that.
all these
So-
guys are.
So is Shane Doan's kid going to come here then?
Maybe there's a chance they.
Or we all go to Arizona?
You know, it's one of the two.
Jesus
Um,
Christ. Ma-
But
you know what the bad part is? You could probably have all those players go, still wouldn't be a hockey market in Arizona.
no. But the thing is, Arizona, their salary cap is so wide open.
Yeah.
So
They barely hit the floor.
yeah,
Who do they have? Keller? Chicken? No, Chicken's
no
not
chicken.
in there.
Chicken left too.
Keller. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I know on that team.
Do they have a lot of draft picks this year even? Or?
I have no idea. I haven't really paid attention to the draft. If they do, if they're somehow second pick, or they can get second pick to take Fantilli,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be really good. But I also don't
What-
really care about.
What is their
Coyotes,
pick
so
number?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I haven't followed hockey this year as much as I would have liked to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just too busy. I literally never have time. I'm literally at the rink during the season this year. I was literally at the rink every single night, pretty much. I think I had one night off, maybe a week, if I was lucky. So I didn't get to watch Leafs games. I never got a chance because I'm literally always at the rink coaching.
Yeah.
So I'm only on the bench for one team this year, so that should free up some more nights, hopefully. Like the coming year.
Yeah.
So that should free it up, but we'll see. We shall see what happens with that. But Vegas is still up 3-1. That's all I care about. We're gonna win. I'm counting myself as a Vegas fan right now. I've coached a kid who's from Las Vegas who
Oh, I
came to work with us. So
I think I remember you telling me about that kid.
probably we've had kids from all over, but I've coached a kid from Vegas. So I'm just gonna say that they're my team now. And go, yeah, Vegas. One good thing that would be in Vegas, because of the warm weather, volleyball.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good. And we've been going for an hour. Let's say we wrap it up with some volleyball talk.
Yeah. Shit.
So, not much, not long. Are you kidding me?
Yikes. Oh, they better not come back.
Vegas, can you
This is
stop
not
picking
good.
stop picking your nose
This is not
and
good
eating
at
it?
all. This is Barkov too.
Get outta
yeah,
here.
It was Barkov.
So volleyball, we're playing again this year. Still just as terrible as we were last year. Jay has learned how to block.
Yeah, I can jump
Um,
now. Who knew?
Get Jay doing much else. Kind of questionable. But blocking.
Blocking is the only thing I can do.
Yeah. Blocking has been solid. I would love to get some hits. Haven't gotten many hits this year yet, but that's fine. We just played 3 of the top 5 teams
Mhm.
last week because somehow we ended up in 6th place. Don't ask me how.
That was a complete fluke.
Yeah.
It's,
We ended up in 6th. But the difference is, first place was at 16 set wins. 2 to 5 was at 15.
mhm.
We were at 11. Like, we were 4 full wins behind the team that was ahead of us. Like, it was a big divide. And we played 3 teams in the top 5. We dropped to 17th. Yeah, volleyball's fun. We have gotten better. Like, I'm not going to say we haven't done anything. We have gotten better. For sure. But the best thing, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys know how the season goes. But we're definitely not going to finish in 5th or 6th. But
No.
we were there for a little bit. So it felt pretty good, Felt pretty good. Our friend Adam, one of the guys on the team, we'll have him on the podcast at some point. He wanted to kill me this week because I was chirping him too much. I chirp everybody.
But chirping's fun when it's your
Yeah.
friends.
I chirp everyone on our team because usually it makes us play better, especially John. John, anytime I chirp him, he plays literally 3 times better.
Oh,
Like,
that snuck through.
John's not a liability in any way, but like if he misses a ball or two and I chirp him, does not miss a ball for the next 5-10 minutes.
Hey,
So
chirping's the motivation.
it works. So that's why I chirp.
Yeah.
I chirp myself too, and I'll let you guys chirp me because I mess up too. But volleyball's fun. Honestly, I kind of regret not playing volleyball in like high school. How is that not a holding, by the way? That was brutal. Because volleyball, from us playing it, it's actually a sport that I could see myself legitimately playing consistently and like at a high level. Like if I actually put in the hours where I was good enough, I think it's actually a sport that I would really, really enjoy.
I hope we do play it more though.
Yeah, and
I'd
honestly,
love to,
like
I'd love to play it when we're older.
yeah, I would love to continue playing it. So like volleyball, I'd like to try softball.
Softball, it would be fun if we
Um,
did like a Sunday night league.
Yeah,
That's something I think we got to do. We got to get
yeah.
the boys.
I would
going.
love to play softball with all of us.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, bro, everybody would just get hammered, but
I
it'd
mean,
be
no
entertaining for
difference.
me. I would always drive, so I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to. But hence the non-alcoholic beer driving.
We'd have to look for a league for that, but
Yeah, I want to see if there's an ultimate frisbee league too. Like I'd want to see if you guys could play ultimate frisbee because Nikki can play, you can play.
barely.
Obviously, I can play. No, you're fine, bro. Literally, all you need to do is just catch.
That's true.
Okay.
I only catch. I'm
We don't even need
selective.
another handler. I can be the only handler. I don't care.
Perfect. Just Hail Mary it every time.
Yeah, I'll rip it to you guys. You guys have 10 seconds to hold it. I'll sprint to get in position. You guys can just throw it back to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I just keep moving up the field. Keep moving up the field.
Perfect.
And then if I need another handler, I'll pull Nikki in because she's played before. Yeah, there you go. Or I can steal one of her brothers because her brothers have played.
Sweet.
Yeah. Like I think that would be a lot of fun too. Like I just love playing sports with you guys. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Softball, I played grade 7 and 8. Never played baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Frisbee, I played in high school all 4 years.
Yeah.
Soccer, I played house league. I was a goalie. Football is a sport I always wanted to play but wasn't allowed. What about you? Other than lacrosse, I think you played a bit of lacrosse, right?
Yeah, in high school.
Lacrosse, volleyball. Would you want to play lacrosse again? Like, is that a sport you'd be interested in or no?
I wish I played it more when I was younger and I got really into it. I feel like I would have
Fair.
been good at it.
Fair.
Yeah, lacrosse. I played a little bit. Soccer, a lot of.
Yeah.
Did cross country and track.
Not me.
Oh,
I was terrible
gross.
at that. The only
I think that
track
was it.
event I could do is shot put.
Yeah. Yeah, I sucked at shot, but I wasn't strong.
I've always been very strong. Like I've been this tall since I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've had a lot of time to grow into my size, and I was always a big kid. So shot put was something I was always good at. I could do short distance running. Like I was a decent sprinter,
Mm-hmm.
but anything past 100 meters, I was screwed. Like 200 meters to me was long.
Wow.
It was bad. But now, especially, my cardio sucks, so I couldn't do anything more than that anyway. But I don't need to.
You know what I can't wait for
What?
until we play it all together? Hockey.
Oh yeah,
When we start
Yeah.
our hockey league,
yeah.
that'll be
I'm
fun.
excited
Because we've never all played together before.
No, I played with
So,
you. I played with
you.
Adam. I played with Nick.
I haven't played with Nick. Played with Aiden. I played with you briefly for a year, but that was a
No, we
terrible.
played together,
Yeah.
buddy. That was basically you and I were the team.
Yeah.
You and I were the team, and we had one other
Yeah.
who was decent, like who could actually compete with the
Yeah.
other AA players.
Yeah.
As long as we kept his anger in check,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. He got better by that point. Like,
Oh yeah.
you remember him the years before. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to say his name, just
Yeah.
out of
Yeah. I
respect,
remember.
but
I remember him.
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was always a very good player.
Mm-hmm.
He just, yeah, he had a temper. I played with a bunch of kids who had tempers, but were strong. It is interesting to play with those guys, but as long as you can roll it and
Yeah.
keep it under control, you're fine. But yeah, I've played on the ice with like you, Adam, Aiden at once, but that was just like us renting the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Actually playing with, I played with Nick for a season
Yeah.
with him and his dad, like in men's league.
Yeah.
I've played with you for a year. I played summer hockey with Adam
When did you play summer hockey with Adam?
when we were 18,
Oh, okay.
like grade 12, just after grade 12.
Okay.
Not Aiden, not
But-
Justin,
No.
and then whoever else we get on the team.
Justin, you'd be impressed of. I remember him playing with him.
He was okay.
Yeah, no, like it's so. The first time I saw him, we played together in second year.
Mhm.
it was like him and
Yeah.
Adam, and they weren't that. I knew he wasn't like the best player.
Mm.
I don't know what he's been. He just went crazy training, like playing hockey and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
He got really good.
He's actually not
honestly,
bad.
yeah, in the matter of like 2 years, like I was really impressed. Like he had, it was like a full, not even 360. This dude,
Really?
had, yeah, like he
Damn. Good
got
job, Justin.
insanely better.
Can't wait to see him play.
So,
then.
yeah, like I think he actually might be like one of the better
Solid?
players on our team now
Nice.
this year. So
Do you know if Michael's gonna play?
no,
Are we gonna get
I
Michael?
don't think so.
Oh, that'd be funny. I think our goalie is gonna be her friend.
Is she gonna play?
Yeah, she's really good.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I've met her a few times. I haven't played with her. Like I haven't seen her play.
Yeah,
But if you're playing for a university women's team,
yeah.
like she was the starting goalie for the university team.
Okay.
Like she's good.
Oh yeah. So she's fine.
Yeah, if you're playing that level, you're good fucking goalie, man.
Could we play that? Could we play like our level then with her then?
Oh yeah, no
Okay.
problem at all, bro.
Could we play our level with you and me?
What do you mean?
Well, like what level are we going into?
Like competitive, but like
'Cause it has to be
I'd
fair
say like AAA,
Okay.
level.
Okay.
Well, that's what most
is that still?
most are. Like Adam is A.
But for like his dad and like.
Nick's dad's fine. He'll be fine. He'll
Yeah.
be the weakest probably, but he'll be fine.
Okay.
But
Okay,
like,
so we should be fine then.
yeah,
Cardio's gonna have to get worked.
I'm not gonna rate myself. I'll let you put me where you think I'm gonna play, like skill level.
Dude, you're like AAA junior. I'll be honest, you are like AAA junior
Thank you.
level. You just didn't play it.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you'd ever admit it, but like
Fair. I was
you
gonna
definitely
say
would be better because I know
I
you're
would-
better than me.
I would like to say I'm a AAA quality player,
You are.
but I
I'm
never
gonna-
played AAA, so that's why I never would. But I would like to think that I am.
In my opinion, if you weren't the injury prone you are,
Yeah, if my back
You
wasn't
would've-
screwed.
you could have been playing junior A, no doubt, because like you've got the physicality, you've got the shot.
Yeah,
Like that's
fair.
like the speed's not even necessary really, because like
I had decent speed back
Yeah.
in the day. Before,
and like your
when I was
hockey
lighter.
IQ is great too. Like
when
it's
I was lighter, when I wasn't almost 200 pounds. When I was like 180.
yeah.
I was a lot faster, 170, 180. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Where would you put yourself?
below you.
Would you put yourself AAA too or double?
I don't think I was ever like. I don't think I'm like AAA quality. I'm still probably like double.
I'd say you're a solid double,
Um,
like mid to high double. I'd say.
Yeah. Like I know my like hockey IQ is like it's not the greatest still. Like it was never really there.
I
But
would say
it was just
yeah,
tough.
hockey IQ is probably your weak point, but skill wise, you're double A for sure. Like
Yeah.
mid to high double A, which is
Yeah.
that's fine. Hockey IQ, as much as it's hard to teach, it's really not.
Yeah.
Like if
it's-
you have the right coach
yeah, we just
and like you're willing to learn.
yeah. I didn't have the right coach until after I think, like not until I started playing, like junior.
yeah.
Like not even junior until my year after junior when I met this one guy. I don't want to mention his name, but he's probably one of the best coaches I've had.
Yeah.
And he coached me for 2 summers, trained me, and he actually could tell like he had a lot of faith in me.
That's
so like
good.
even for like showcase and stuff, he would put me on like I don't really play first line, but I play second line quite often.
Nice.
Second line, and you know me, I'm a stay-at-home defenseman,
Yeah.
and like I would always be on like the PK, and this guy for some reason had faith in me and decided to put me assistant captain for
Damn.
Boston tournaments.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I guess that is what it is.
Nice.
So, but yeah, this guy, his teaching methods, he was a little bit more of a stricter coach in terms of like his skating, his
Hard ass?
teaching. Hard ass, but in the most effective way. If
Okay.
like not in a way where he'd be like, if you mess up a drill, he'd be like, get your head out of your ass and like
fair.
figure out like how like the old school teaching is.
Yeah.
He was more,
Get out of there, bro.
excuse me, he
Sorry.
was more like if you don't know how to do it, get to the back of the line, see how it's done.
Okay.
Um,
That's good.
if you don't get something, ask questions
Yeah.
instead of like messing it up. I want you guys to learn and develop yourselves.
Yeah.
and
that's a good
his
thing. That's
like
a good coach.
yeah, and like the drills weren't like team drills. They were team drills that helped the team.
Yeah.
They were individual drills that helps the team do better and helps you become a better player.
Yeah.
And
That's
those are
good.
things that make a good coach and
Yeah.
make a better player, but also help the player advance. You
Yeah.
know? So
And then where would you put the other guys on your team? Like Nick, Adam, Aiden.
I haven't seen Adam play. Oh, sorry, I haven't seen Nick play, so I wouldn't be able to say anything about that.
I'd say Nick is an A
Um,
player.
I'd say same.
I don't know what he would say. I think he'd say probably A.
I'd say Adam's between A and double A.
I'd say Adam's A.
Um,
I'd say Adam's mid to high A.
yeah,
I think I'd put Adam high A.
Adam's the type of player where I wish he had more opportunity when he was younger.
Yeah.
Because Adam could have been a monster
Yeah.
if he played if he had the right
Yeah.
coach and the right people supporting him to play.
Yeah.
Adam would have been a complete menace on the ice. No
Yeah.
one would want to touch him.
Yeah.
He could get.
Oh, I would go
He
Adam
would.
so fast.
You would, but
I always go after
people
big
wouldn't
guys.
other guys would just let him go end to end.
Yeah.
They would try to take a run at him. He would truck them and keep going over
Yeah.
them for sure.
I'm 100%.
You know who actually I was surprised? I didn't know, but I could kind of see because his IQ is really good. Is Aiden used to play AAA?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I haven't seen him at his best, obviously.
Yeah, but that's the
So,
same thing. You wouldn't be able to see any
right
of us
now-
at our best.
No,
really.
right now, based on what I've seen from him, I'd
Yeah.
put him a double A player.
Yeah,
But I could see how in his prime he'd be
in his
triple A.
prime, Aiden would be.
So I could see him at triple
Yeah.
A.
His IQ is really good, and
Yeah.
he's got smooth hands.
Yeah.
His
Also-
hands are very, very clean. I'll say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, we got a lot of D.
I mean, I'm fine with going forward, but also
True.
because that way, a good line, a really good line. Me, Adam, you, Aiden, and Nick in front of the net.
Yeah, just send Nick to the net.
Nick
I
would
would
Nicker's
love-
I know Nick for a fact,
Yeah.
and Nick would just stand there
Yeah.
and fight with whoever's there.
Yeah. I would love to have, even if it's not all the time, I'd love to play with Aiden for a bit.
Yeah.
On a line, see how it goes.
We'd have to make sure the lines are balanced too.
Yeah. Also, it's funny. We've been talking for hockey for 20 minutes.
Wow.
How insane is that?
Hey, we've got a lot to talk about. It's
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about the 8 months, we're talking about the future.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I think we're honestly going to be a pretty decent team. I don't know who we're going to fill the team with after, but we got some guys. I know a bunch of guys too. You know a bunch of guys. Okay, last thing we'll talk about. Just got looked at his stick. Last thing we're going to talk about. Have you seen the new Warriors, the Noviums?
Warriors?
Yeah, the Warrior Novium Pro. Sick.
Are
I
they
want to
gloves?
try it. It's a mid kick though. I want to try it. I want to try another low kick stick. I like my blackout, but the Hyperlight 2 is coming out in a few weeks.
I've heard.
Apparently it's coming out at the end of June, 30th or something.
Hmm.
The Hyperlight 2 goalie sticks are already out because
Wow.
I've coached a couple goalies who have the Hyperlight 2.
How much is that now? 500?
Not as much as I thought, but I think they're getting intermediates, and I think they said 350 or 400, which is still a ton of money
Wow.
for a stick. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But for a goalie stick, I've also heard of goalie sticks that are 600.
Yeah, I
So,
can see that. It's
um,
crazy how hockey, regular senior sticks are getting up to $400 or $500 now.
Yeah.
Remember when they were $299, $250?
$300 was top.
Yeah, that was normal back then, right? Or $289. That was around
Yeah.
hovering the normal price.
That's why I like Sherwood. High end sticks, most expensive is 300,
Yup.
and the 200 to 250 is pretty much the same, just heavier. That's the other thing. I like my TMP, like my code, but
So yeah, I learned it's also better to shop the previous years or the past years
Yeah.
top of the line. And I wish I knew that way back when.
I
Because I would
did.
have saved.
I did.
I didn't know that way back
Bro,
when.
That's what I always.
That would have
used to
saved
do.
so much money.
How do you think I have a 195? I had.
You have all the top
I had all the high end
sticks.
sticks. I bought them the year after
Yeah.
for 130 and 140 on sale.
And you still have the crazy OV too, right?
I have the U plus. That's not the top of the line stick though. I have the U plus 07. It was $150 stick full price. I just got it because of the curve. It was fun.
You'll never be able to find a crazy curve like that like ever again.
No, I have a Super Tax 2.0
Mm-hmm.
with a similar curve, a Pro Stock,
Hmm.
Brett Connolly Pro Stock, but it's not quite the same. But the biggest thing I want to talk about was stick. So low kick sticks are easier for coaching
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have to put as much effort in, especially with goalies
Yeah.
for shooting, and it saves your back. So I
Mhm.
want to get another low kick stick. I love playing with my code,
Yeah.
but like just coaching, I just want a low kick, and I like my blackout.
Yeah.
But there's more sticks that I want to try. I want to try the new Warriors, the new Coverts that came out last year, the QRs, and I want to try Ripcore. I want to try the new Ripcores. Those are the two sticks I want to try. Is there any sticks you want to try?
I'll be honest, I have not looked much into
You need to get a
hockey
new twig.
sticks. No, I just bought a new twig last year.
Oh, yeah, you have the blackout.
I have the blackout. I have the Chewy 6.0. I'm still using that.
The A6.0 is 5 years old.
Yeah.
It's not
6.0
more.
A I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The A6.0, the one you
Oh,
have it, I
sorry,
think
yeah.
it's 2018.
Oh.
That's
Oh yeah.
5 years
And then
ago.
I have that's Super Tax too.
That's even older. That's like 2016.
Yeah, but it's
2017.
also an 85 flex midpoint, and I've realized I need to be using 75 because I don't take slap shots that
yeah.
often.
I want an 80 now, just for coaching. Like playing, I still like 85 to 90, but for coaching, I want 75. And I don't
Yeah.
want 75. I want 80.
Yeah, that's fair. I want to get if I do get another stick, I'd want to get a CCM stick. That's a 75 flex. CCM Ripcore.
True.
If I could get one of those that are 75 flex, that would be ideal.
Yeah,
Because I still get that low.
core.
That'd be ideal because you can still get the low kick in it,
Yeah.
but then you can still get that whippiness with the lower flex.
Yeah, we should get rip cores.
I think we should get matching rib cores.
Yeah. Okay, so whoever's still listening, if you guys can afford, we have two people who I will open a Patreon, and I'm just gonna label it "Buy Us Sticks," okay? And you're gonna buy us Ripcores.
Yeah.
Ripcore 7 Pros.
Is that
$400. Yeah,
$7 now? Wow.
they're $400. Or you could just get the Ripcore 7, which is $300. It's the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm fine with it. I'm
not
just fine
gonna
with the
complain.
hockey stick.
Jay wants 75 flex. I want 85. What curve? P92.
P92.
P92, both of them. There you go.
Done.
So if you guys got an extra $600+ lying around, send it our way. And after an hour and 24 minutes on the recording, which is not going to be the podcast length, I just realized because we waffled for a few minutes before we even started. So
I think we should probably wrap.
hour
it
and 20 minutes or so.
up. Yeah.
First podcast back. We're going to try to get more out and not wait 6 to 8 to 12 to 55 months. If you guys made it through, thank you. Jay, any final words on that?
No, it was a nice little return. Feels nice to just kind of shoot the shit again.
Yeah.
It's always fun just to like do these pods. Keeps us entertained.
Yeah.
Hope it's entertaining for you guys just as much as it is for us. We also did have a little bit of an audience that passed out.
That both passed out.
Literally right beside each other.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it, but it's very interesting.
It's funny.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this, and just stay tuned for the next one.
You want to try to go every 2 weeks?
We'll have
Possible?
to see if we can.
Okay. We're
We'll try
gonna
our
set a new
best.
goal every 2 to 3 weeks. We're gonna try.
I think 2-3.
Keyword is try. Gonna try to get YouTube videos out. We should do a YouTube video soon.
Yeah,
I don't know what, but
we'll figure out.
we're gonna
something.
try to get YouTube videos up. We're gonna try
Maybe a golf
podcast
video.
every 2-3 weeks. I'd be down for golf.
Yeah,
We're just gonna try to get something. Okay.
yeah.
It's not gonna be 8 months before you hear from us again. I
No.
promise. That's a promise. I can say that for sure. But regardless, we've just talked for another minute and a half. But thank you for watching. Jay, anything on that? Like anything to say as your closing out statement before I fully wrap it up?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. A lot of ramble about hockey. And as we say that, 3 minutes left in the game 4 of Vegas versus Florida. We're cheering for Vegas. Let us know who you guys are cheering for in the comments. If you're listening on Spotify, check out the earlier episodes. Check out future episodes. And yeah,
Don't forget to subscribe and watch our videos on YouTube, and also listen to us on Spotify. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google. We're on a lot. All of them now. No, so don't forget to listen, subscribe, stay tuned, turn those notifications on so you guys know when they're going to be coming out. And do you want to send out the closing statement?
I approve that message. I forgot to say that. If you're new, you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm at 98 subscribers right now.
Let's get this guy to 100.
Get me 2 more. Get me 2 more, please. I will beg.
2 more come, and we'll buy him a cake.
I would love that.
We'll even cut it on this channel.
We'll hit 100, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 1,000,000.
Millie.
I got it.
Road to Millie.
Yeah, we're on the track. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one, whenever the hell that is. Peace.